Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. Dr. Debbie Almontaser here with you again. I hope you are all doing well and as excited about Ramadan as I am. Today's episode is going to be talking about how do we prepare for the month of Ramadan. And what I'd like to do is touch on it for multiple audiences. First, I want to start for the mothers. All of us as mothers have a very important job, and that is to make sure that our family is well fed, that they are actually able to perform their fast with all the energy and all the sustenance that they need. So one of the things for us as mothers is that we have to make sure that we have a diet that is complementary of all of the food products that will really help us make sure to be able to fast, make sure that we are hydrated, and really able to, fast in a way that will sustain us to be able to be spiritual. And so for all the mothers out there, including myself, one of the things that I do is I make sure to buy a lot of dairy products, grains, fruits and vegetables, and really make sure that the diet that we are providing our families is one that is well-rounded, but a lot of proteins. One of the things that I have seen and read about is protein really helps you with the fast. So the more protein products that you have on your menu, the greater you will be able to fast and not feel fatigued and not feel hungry. So make sure that eggs are a part of your diet. Make sure that meats are a part of your diet, whether it's fish, whether it's chicken, whether it's lamb or beef, that these are a part of your diet. And then make sure that you have a lot of refreshments. Fresh squeezed juices are really great, but most importantly, making sure that your family is drinking a lot of water is really, really important. Now, for my brothers and sisters who are, in the work profession and who actually have to work 9 to 5, what does that look like for you? How should you prepare for the month of Ramadan? The way that you can prepare for the month of Ramadan is asking your employer to allow you to either come in, an hour later or leave an hour earlier in lieu of your lunch hour. This is something that in New York State, if you live in New York State, you can actually do. There are religious protection guidelines, both on a city level and a state level, that can help you make sure that you are accommodated when you need to have that. For example, we have this on a daily basis with going to make Jummah on a weekly basis to make Jummah. So these are, really important things for you to know that you have this right. And inshallah, that your employer will give you that opportunity. And of course, having the opportunity to make your prayers during work hours is really, really critical. But one thing that you can do in addition to asking for these accommodations is plan your month wisely. If you are working and you have a very, hard job that doesn't give you much time, one of the things that I used to do when I was a teacher is I would prepare, weeks in advance of Ramadan by making my samosas, making sure I had enough for 30 days, getting all the products that I need so I don't need to go out and shop on a weekly basis, stocking up. So stock up and try to prepare many of your dishes in advance to give you that opportunity to just come home after a hard day's work and to be able to, quickly get that meal on your table for you and your family and break your fast. The other thing that we should also be cognizant of in preparation for Ramadan is making sure that we are able to go to the mosque if permitted. We are still in a pandemic, and I don't know what this year is going to look like for us in terms of making our tarawih. But if we can't make it at our local mosque, making it at home with your family, making it a nightly ritual where at that specific time your whole family comes together and you can lead it if you are a brother or your oldest son or one of your sons who is, mashallah, great at reciting Quran. So there are so many ways that we can continue to connect spiritually and make sure that we are making the best of this Ramadan. Last Ramadan, one of the things that was incredible during the pandemic, though we weren't able to make our Tarawih together, there was a great deal of programming online by Mercy. I'm forgetting the name of the organization, but a number of organizations were actually providing nightly lectures by some of our amazing scholars and imams and shuyukh who every night gave us the opportunity to remember what our faith says and to really feel spiritually connected as if though we were in the mosque. So I hope you will take that opportunity to take these into consideration this Ramadan, and looking forward to seeing you soon. Assalamu alaikum.